Welcome back, fans of the Hybrid School of Wrestling. We are here at the Hybrid School of Wrestling for Summertime Madness, and match 2 has just been announced as the Elder Emo himself, Branden Vice, has just emerged from the curtain. 180 pounds of pain and heartache, and we can definitely see the pain and heartache, and the fans, of course, expressing their love and admiration for the pain that is exuded from the Emo, Branden Vice.
Kris Barton emerges from the ring ready to take on his next opponent, this being his second match here at the Hybrid School of Wrestling. Just recently making a big splash at the previous show, now ready to make an even bigger splash here at Summertime Madness. And definitely will have his hands full because Branden Vice, the Elder Emo, lots of experience behind that man and lots of anger also being expressed. That doesn't seem to faze Kris Barton, having experienced a lot of trials and tribulations himself. As the fans are very happy to see him. He has worked very hard to make himself ready to enter the Hybrid School of Wrestling ring, considering the fact that there have been many great competitors, many great warriors.
Many great warriors having battled it out in that ring. Vance Jackson, the referee for this match. Here it is, the start of the match. Branden Vice looks like he's feeling out his opponent, which we've seen before because Branden Vice is well known to understand how to engage his opponents, but it really, the first few minutes of the match is critical to figure out exactly who you're dealing with and why. Collar and elbow tie up into a headlock, Kris Barton into a headlock of his own. The Elder Emo pushes him into the ropes. Ooh, wait a second. Headlock takeover. Kris Barton takes out the Elder Emo. Rolls through. The Elder Emo had control temporarily, but now Kris Barton was able to regain control. Had Branden Vice's arm locked up behind him, but now Branden Vice has a firm grip on the arm of Kris Barton, who was able to find his opening, take Branden Vice back down to the canvas. Once again, picking him right back up and busting his spine right into the canvas. Branden, feeling the pain, was crawling to a corner to see if he can get himself up with the use of the ropes, but Kris was not allowing him that opportunity to reprieve. Kris is aggressive right now, having engaged Branden with such fierceness, making sure Branden is aware that Kris Barton is no one to trifle with. But again, as you can see, Branden Vice getting those few shots in, making his opening. Ooh, taking his back out. Oh, just neck breaker for good measure. Angry but focused, Branden Vice gets back up to his feet, but Barton struggling to do so, really trying to nurse that back of his. Branden Vice clubbing the upper back of Kris Barton. Looks like the death of seasons really took a lot out of Barton. Swift kick right into his chest, and Barton rolls through on his back, and he is suffering right now. Looks like his shoulder took a heavy shot from Branden Vice. Just stomping a hole in Kris Barton. Branden Vice looks like he was really disturbed by the voices coming out of the fan section. He's just jaw-jacking with one of them. Looks like it's Tommy. Branden Vice gets his head back in the game. Swift shot into the ribs of Barton, using the ropes now to choke him out. Branden Vice did not account for Vance Jackson keeping the peace, but it doesn't matter right now because a drop kick into the spine, practically splitting Barton in two. Barton just writhing in pain. It looks like Branden just crossed over to the fan section once again, the platform. He's going after a young fan who's not afraid to confront Branden Vice. And now Branden's back in the ring, taking out Kris Barton. Kris looks like he's just trying to catch his breath, but it looks like Branden was not allowing that. Which, understandably, you let the opponent catch their breath. That means that you're giving them the chance to go right back into their offense. Branden Vice taking the air right out of the lungs of Kris Barton. Knees up right into the chest of Barton, still not enough to keep him down. Carefully, gingerly, and now with a lot of anger, wraps that arm around the chin of Kris Barton. Rolls him into a position that will make it hard for Kris to get out of it, but he's going to continue to struggle. Force his way through that. Swift punch into the ribs. Drops right down. Curls that leg around. Oh, and wrenching the head back, really taking it out on his spine, on all his body parts, really. Oh, looks like there was a oral exchange here. Branden Vice appears to have bitten. Something happened because Barton really could not keep a hold of Branden. Branden back on his feet now, taking out the digits of Kris Barton, cleansing him down once again. Oh, sick! Just eliminating whatever the contents of his nose was on top of Barton before again going for the fingers. Oh, and he's just now looking to add insult to injury, just cracking the digits, now doing a rope walk. Here we go. Oh, takes out the shoulders, up and right back down, spine slamming into the canvas. Branden steps out onto the ring apron and jumps right over the top rope, landing right on top of Kris Barton. He steps out once again on the ring apron. Looks like he's gonna go for round 2 of this. Kris Barton on the ground and, oh, stop short, only to stop him on the chest, into the back. Rolls him over, and he just wants to go for the spine. He knows he's already caused a lot of damage back there. There's no mercy from Branden Vice. Looks like he's really wanting to make sure the heartache and despair is felt through the pain Kris Barton is experiencing right now. And this ferocity that Branden Vice is exhibiting right now, it's not even a holdover. It's a message that he's sending because he is wanting to go after his former tag team partner. Casey Blackrose for that. It looks like they're just going for broke here, going for clotheslines. But like I was saying, he was going for that Hybrid School of Wrestling Championship, but he has to go through Casey Blackrose, his former partner. Once united, now separated. But Kris Barton doesn't care. He just wants to make quick work of Branden Vice. Diving in with that punch. Right into the neck of Vice. Barton now in control. Trying to keep it, hoisting him up over his shoulder. Branden was able to get back down. Forearm into the back now, several in the chest. Discus elbow right into the ropes. Looks like both took damage. He was going for that Superman punch, but it looks like Barton was able to get that leg up in the nick of time to cause the damage of his own to Branden Vice. Now they're on their knees, exchanging blows. Shot for shot, they're going after each other. No mercy being shown. Kris Barton himself has a lot to prove, considering he is on the grind, not just for the experience, but also to learn from each match that he has the opportunity to acquire. Branden Vice not interested in teaching anything, just looking for that win. Hoisted back up on his shoulders. Oh! Taken back down, sing the sorrows, and it looks like Branden Vice has just caused a lot of sorrow to Kris Barton. Did not expect to be popped up like that and slammed right back down. It's not a phase, folks. This is the real thing. This is the Branden Vice that has emerged, showing no mercy. Young, old, strong. Undeniable, Branden Vice came, saw, conquered, and leaves the Elder Emo. Great match from Kris Barton. Not exactly where he wanted this to go, but strong second match from Kris Barton. We can't wait to see where he goes from here.